joined by Gina Dew and Brett Fay from Tampa International Airport. They're heading up the United Way Suncoast Workplace Campaign for Tampa International this year. Gina is the Director of Government and Community Relations, and Brett is the Vice President of General Aviation. Gina, Brett, welcome to Suncoast Snapshot.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here. And I want to start by asking about the 5K on the runway. I know we're going to talk about the workplace campaign, but the 5K on the runway comes first. It's a special event that benefits United Way Suncoast. I find it inspiring. What's the emotion you guys get when you come out there and see all the people who come out to run on the runway and support United Way Suncoast?
So as a runner, it's always exciting for race day, but to come out there and run with all of these people in the community who are out there to support the community of Tampa Bay and the people who need the help the most, it's just a different race and it has a different feel. And to see these families out there and to see some people who have never run before or out there doing these 5Ks because it goes back directly to support our community.
Yeah, and there's so many people that get involved in it. I think it's a unique race, as Gina said, being out on the runway, getting to share our airport with people in the community that otherwise don't have a chance to be out on the airfield and experience the airport in that way, I think is always a lot of fun. It's something I look forward to a lot. And it's always been a really exciting way for us to kick off our employee giving campaign, which is really marks the start of our employee giving campaign as the 5K on the runway.
Couldn't have said it better, Gina and Brett. And as someone who's been out on the runway handing out water the last 2 years, I can tell you it really is inspiring, and just there's a lot of joy among all the participants. And we so appreciate it at United Way Suncoast, and we'll be back out there this year to lend our support. So let me ask about the internal campaign. What has inspired the two of you to take on the challenge of leading this workplace campaign for your Tampa International colleagues?
I'll start with that. For me, what has been most exciting, I've been here for almost 10 years, as Gina has as well, and I've watched my colleagues, my friends lead this campaign. It's something you're maybe a little nervous about because it's so important, and it's something that we've been very successful at over the years and really inspiring our employees. We take a lot of pride in it, and it's something that we want to continue and certainly raise the bar this year when it comes to employee giving. But it's the opportunity to really get engaged on that level and help encourage and inspire others to get involved is something that's really, really special.
Gina, what's your why?
So as somebody who has been here for over 11 years now, and again, the community need has never been greater. And sometimes we overthink that. And we're so fortunate to work here at this wonderful organization that over the course of the since 2012, this organization has donated over $1.3 million back to United Way, and to really continue that legacy and really encourage our employees to give where they can, because there's so much need in our community.
Yeah, no, we so appreciate all that Tampa International does. And we use those dollars to elevate early learning, to energize middle school and high school kids, and to empower families and community members with financial stability. So it's certainly appreciated. Now, TIA has stood out over the years for coming up with some unique ways to galvanize its employees for the workplace campaign. What do you have planned this year that we would consider special?
Well, this year we've got a really exciting special opportunity that we've been working on for our employees, which is going to be an employee kickball tournament. So we're gonna kick that off in April. Really excited about that. We've got all the leadership team is excited and engaged about getting their teams, and we're going to put that together and have a tournament over several days and hopefully raise a whole bunch of money and have some fun in the process.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Gina, anything else special that you have planned?
Yeah, so one other thing is that through listening to our employees, of giving them some volunteer opportunities. So one of the other things that we're doing, in addition to encouraging employees to give directly to the campaign, is to give their time to the United Way and volunteer with some of the charities that United Way supports.
Oh, that sounds great. We are constantly talking about how we invest in community. We have more than 200 partners, and I'm sure we can find something for your employees to do to support that volunteer component at United Way Suncoast. All right, as we wrap up, I just want to ask each of you, what's your message to your colleagues about the importance of giving and supporting United Way Suncoast?
Well, I think for me personally, we had the opportunity to really get engaged and involved, and Gina and myself actually went out to some of the key partners with United Way, like the McDonald Training Center, and got to experience firsthand some of the great things that these organizations do. The Trinity Cafe, over 500 meals a day that are getting served to people right here in our community. And when you see that and you experience it for yourself, it really is something that I would encourage every single person here in this organization and beyond to get engaged, get involved, get out there and be a part and understand how much good this organization does for people right here in our community. And that was a big deal, and getting to experience it firsthand. And I would really encourage others to not only give monetarily, but also get engaged and get involved and volunteer your time as well.
That sounds great. Gina, any closing thoughts on the message to your colleagues?
Yes, we are so fortunate to work here for Tampa International Airport, and we have been so fortunate with these opportunities that it is just the right thing to do for our employees to give back to those who need it the most.
All right. Well, listen, Gina, Brett, so appreciate you guys being with us today. To learn more about United Way Suncoast and all that we do to support the community, you can visit unitedwaysuncoast.org. And I want to invite all of you to continue to support the best airport in the nation, Tampa International. Go out and see Phoebe. She wants to see you. And as always, United we rise.
United
we win.
Yes. Yes.